Welcome to the live stream, boys and girls. How is everyone doing today? Saltflex, good to see you, buddy. T13, good to see you, buddy. Armzilla, Country, Troy, Trust, I love BTC Sound, Demarcus, Cookie, Merkel, Simon. How is everyone doing? Khalid, good to see you, buddy. How was your holiday, Khalid? Miffy, how you doing? The elites are going to make Camilla win. That's good. That's debatable. That is. I mean, right now, I do hope that that Trump does win because it is going to be good for crypto. Thank you, G, for your time. You're alpha. You are the best gem hunter, and you proved it. I will continue to get access. Yeah, if you can't access my goop through Buy Me a Coffee, Troy, you can always use the WAP. You can use WAP. It still gives you the fiat format. You have the fiat and you have the crypto. This is for, I think, people from America, kind of struggle to buy me a coffee. So that's why I've added WAP as well. But today, I will be going over like the top 5 projects, to accumulate this month. This is the top 5 projects to buy this month. Everything that's on a discount this month, and the 5 best ones. This is what we're going to go over today. And and then apart from that, we'll do some other stuff. We'll do a little bit of coin reviews, and just overall market summary. I think we can get over the overall market summary now. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, currently Iran and Israel, is about to go to war, or they say that they're going to go to war. We don't know for certain. These are all political games. I don't like getting involved too much into the political sphere because it's all uncertain. These guys do a lot of deals behind closed doors that the general public, don't know. A lot of the time is that they do this thing where they have to shoot rockets to show that they're not scared or whatever, and then behind closed doors nothing really is going to happen. That is what happens most of the time. So even an attack could trigger a dump in the market, and this is scheduled to happen any minute now. So it could happen today, it could happen in during this live stream, it could happen tomorrow. We don't know for certain at the moment. This is one catalyst that could bring the crypto market down. Right now, Bitcoin is currently sitting around, let's have a look, 61k, sitting around 61k, and total free is doing okay at the moment, nothing crazy. But overall, we can have Japan wave 2 that caused the initial massive dump in the crypto market. That could happen. We could have a recessionary scare. There's a lot of stuff. There's CPI coming out in a few days. If it comes in hot, that is most likely going to affect the rate cuts in September. And September generally is a bearish month across the board. So these little catalysts could be delayed till September to bring the entire market down. We don't know for certain, but September is generally a bearish month across the cycles. Hide from work so I can hear your wisdom. Hope enough. My friend, don't do anything crazy. Just put one of your headphones in or earphones in. I'm sure they'll allow you to do that. New subscriber enjoys the info. I appreciate you, G Heaven. Faith, good to see you. Overkill, good to see you. Michael, good to see you. Xander, good to see you, buddy. I hope to see Camilla twerk in the Black, how you doing? SY, how you doing? Andreas, good to see you guys. When we have finished Sensay accumulation, I will do a project presentation in other groups and try show a bit. Yeah, I mean, most of the big YouTubers, well, some of the big YouTubers have already mentioned Sensay. For example, Superman. I dropped a video on it yesterday. Sensay is out there now. It's only a matter of time before these other YouTubers start buying it. I can see gains buying this. There's a bunch of other influencers that will buy this at some point. Just, this is why we accumulate beforehand. DC, how you doing, buddy? Why is nobody on YouTube talking about or is still a hidden gem? Why? Because I mean, this is why, this is the whole value of my YouTube channel and the private group is We find these gems before anyone actually talks about them. Before AGI went parabolic over here, no one was talking about AGI. If you guys go on, before this massive run, go on AGI a few months ago, you will realize that there was like 3, 4 channels actually talking about AGI, and I was one of them. There wasn't any other channel actually talking about AGI. And this is the same thing with OORT. There's not many channels talking about OORT at the moment. This is why you're still early. This is the whole point. I mean, a lot of people say marketing is important. Marketing is important. Sometimes it's not the most important thing if a project is really good. AGI barely did any marketing and it's still done like a 40x from the lows. AI did a lot of marketing, but they're a good project and they did marketing is why they pumped. But if OORT does even an average level of marketing, because their project is so good, it will go parabolic regardless. This is why I'm bullish on OORT. And that is one of the projects that you guys should be accumulating this month. This is at a massive discount. The dilution for this project is very, very low. It's less than a 1x dilution to the end of 2025. Now, one of the key features about this project is the fact that they earn over $12 million annually in profits. They have some big partners, some big companies working with them, utilizing their product. I think on the storage side, there's over like 14 to 15 different companies utilizing them. We got the likes of BNB chain using them for their storage. We got the likes of Dow, Lenovo, Tencent Cloud using them for the AI agents. We've got the likes of, and the DePIN stuff goes live at the end of this year. And one of the key features about this is the fact that they burn and they do buybacks. So because they earn so much money every single quarter, they spend 30% of their revenue buying back the token, which is huge. That's like 600K every quarter buying back the token. This is why during this massive dip, this barely dumped. This pumped before the dip and just came back down to where it was before. So this hasn't dumped at all. This is why this project is so good. Well, most projects are down 40, 30, 20%. This is one of those that has not dumped at all. So this should be one that people should be accumulating right now. It's below 12 cents. At the lows, it's like 10.5, but that was during the massive dip and it just wicked back up. Now it's holding strong. This will do well in a bull run, in my opinion. Big G, looking forward to this. Discord is ready. DC Discord is ready. I'm just doing one by one. Why? Because there's a few rats in my group. There's other groups that have alt accounts or spies in my group stealing all my alpha. They're stealing all my alpha, all my picks, all my buy alerts. And I've noticed it because I said one thing on in my private group. I just said it to test people out. So I mentioned a certain name, and then within 2 seconds I got a DM. I have a screenshot of my private group saying, "Oh, you spoke about me." So then I know there's rats in my group. This is why I'm being very, very picky how I move from Telegram to Discord. I'm doing person by person, just so I know, the people that's been around for a while, the people I trust. I've already put them in a Discord already. The people that that's been in my group for at least 3-4 months, I know who they are. Jason, good to see you, buddy. Was the title clickbait 50 to 100x for Sensay? No, I think Sensay could do a 50 to 100x comfortably. 100x for Sensay, it's about $350 million in market cap, which for a project like Sensay, it is very achievable in my opinion. At the same time, they like gaming and AI, so they have a gaming side that most people don't even realize. It's very, very similar to what this is like. You can think of Sensay as a small, a micro cap AGI. Why? Because they have AI agents that can perform certain tasks. Even though the AI agent for AGI is a lot better than the one in Sensay, but Sensay is a brand new project. The AI agents can improve, and they got big partnerships as well. The likes of Sensay I'm talking about. So think of Sensay as a mini AGI. Why? Because they do NPCs like AGI. AGI, the whole point. They had a game out But one of the key features about the AI agents were like NPCs within games. And that's what Sensay is trying to implement as well. How many percentage are you convinced that alt will perform? Is my safe in it? I would say about 90%, 95% chance that it will perform. It will do well. Why? Because you have to look at across the board. These guys have working products. There's big institutions already utilizing them. Do not look at price action in a bearish market. Don't do that, because that is how you get caught out. There's so many people that look at a project, during the times where the market is down, and they think that project is terrible, so they don't buy because they only look at price action. Don't just look at the price action, look at the potential. This is $15 million, about 18 to $20 million in market cap, roughly, to be exact. This one needs to be a bit updated. But the upside potential is huge, just based on the fact that they earn so much money that they could, pay for multiple tier one exchange listings if they so desire to. And the fact that most of the supply is aimed for miners. And we know miners can go parabolic. We know that mining projects can go parabolic. A prime example is Casper. Another example is the likes of Cadena. There's so many that will do really well. Smash the like, boys. Listen, there's 65 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes today. There'll be more people coming in, but let's just get to 100 likes. I'm providing the best alpha. That's exactly right. Am I still bullish on Chirpley? Yes, I am still bullish on Chirpley. Chirpley is one of those projects that has basically come down to, no, I wouldn't say floor price, but it's come down to the yearly lows, which is approximately around here. It's not going to go down to this low, but it has come down a decent amount. So this is a project, that can do really well. Why? Because they have big fundings from Binance Labs. So they have a lot of money a project that has a lot of money has no desire to rug the project. Number one, that, a project that's making a lot of money, they don't have the incentive to rug the project. They don't have the incentive to sell their own tokens. Why? Because they're self-sufficient. And Sensay has a lot of funding from Binance Labs. That's all it is. I am still bullish on Sensay, yes. Chris with the donation. Smash the like for my favorite YouTuber. Christian, I appreciate you, buddy. Smash that like button. Don't smash. Like, before you add them to the Discord, have them video call you, verify. That's actually not a bad idea, to be fair. That's actually not a bad idea. That will sniff out the rat. That's a good idea. I know which ones are who, anyways. So the other people are already in. I'm sure Black, you're in as well. Are you not in the Discord yet, Black? Gee, your streams have become part of my daily schedule. I think streaming has become part of my daily schedule as well. Deuce, how you doing, bro? It's been a long time since I've seen you in here. After we take profits, we should buy big gift together for G. There's no need, my friend. Keep that money for the bear market. We can make even more money. Y'all quit buying Sensay. What's Sensay's price currently? Let's just talk about Sensay anyway. Sensay is going to be one of those tokens that everyone should be accumulating this month and next month. 1 second, boys. Yeah, so Sensay, the market cap has been updated. It's around $3 million in market cap, 3.5. That is including that. What's it called? That's including liquidity. Keep in mind, a lot of projects don't have liquidity. They don't add liquidity part of the market cap. This is including liquidity. But that liquidity is about $2.5, $2.6 million in market cap. Let me move my mic down because I don't want to. DCMO or get a position in Chirpley. I would see Chirpley is a small, like, it should be a very tiny percentage of your portfolio in the AI narrative. It will perform. It will give you a 20 to 50x. I do think it can do it. Joined the VIP group last week, brother. Good. Moby White. Yeah, I think I've seen you in there actually. The problem is People that join like buy me a coffee and then they come in Telegram with a random name. I just don't know who they are. This is why the process has been so long, on moving across the Discord. Black, what's your name on Telegram? This is the thing. Like your name's Black on here. I know you as Black. In Telegram, I don't know who you are. Bro, why I'm not in Discord? I'm far from Bro, this is look, I'm gonna get to everyone, bro. I'm gonna get to everyone. I am gonna get to everyone. Just because I haven't given you the invite, it does not mean you're a rat, bro. It does not mean you're a rat. I already know who it is, but I'm just gonna troll around with him for a bit. There's only one rat in my group. Just keep that in mind. There's only one. And I know who it is anyways. Hi G. Appreciate the $2 as well, my friend. Cold War. What's my thoughts on Wagmi Games? Okay, so Wagmi Games, I've never really been bullish on this project. It's not one of those projects that I do think is going to perform well. Why? Because the market cap is already too high. And these guys did pay a bunch of influencers to show their token. This is why one of the reasons it's performing so well. That's all it is, my friend. So if you come on here, you look at let's say last year, it had a pump. It did about approximately, 5, 10. It did like a 2.5x, came down, then and now is going, back down to his all-time lows pretty much. This is not a project that I would personally invest into. I do not think this project is going to perform. This done a 10x. The market cap is too high for this to do anything significant. They don't have the best exchanges. They got decent exchanges. Big Get is decent. BingX is okay. Mexi is good. Gate is good. But the problem with this is the game just looks awful. The website looks decent. I'll admit the website is decent, but I don't think this project's gonna perform. This just looks like one of those Pokemon superhero games. This looks like one of those cartoon games. When it comes to gaming, right? And you guys might look at this project right here and think, "Oh, this might look interesting," but the real game is like some card game. It's literally a card game. All you're doing is playing cards, moving cards around. Cards are hitting each other. Like that's not a game people will be willing to play. And I've never tried the earning aspect. You might have to check how good the earning aspect is for this project, because that ultimately for gaming, that's the most important part is what is the earning aspect. Is the earning lucrative or not? But as a project, would I invest into this project? I think there's far better projects than this one. Way better gaming project. For example, Naka. For example, OTK. OTK and this is very similar in market cap. OTK has been, going parabolic. You guys can see. This was one of the biggest recoveries, in the crypto space. It went from 1.8 on KuCoin all the way back down to, it did over 2x pretty much, almost a 3x. This is one of the best gaming projects. And gaming is too saturated, so you have to be very picky what you buy. And if you look at Naka, these guys, they're getting some good partnerships. This is very undervalued at the moment. This is very undervalued. I do think Naka will continue to perform. You guys got to realize, right? When GTA 6 comes out, gaming is going to go parabolic. It will go parabolic. Why? Because the gaming sphere, GTA 6 is including crypto with the with the part of the game. So you can pay, you can earn crypto, you can swap, trade, whatever it is. And I think they probably do NFTs as well within GTA 6. And that will be a catalyst to push the entire market, the crypto market, or the gaming narrative. So there is a catalyst for the gaming narrative, which will be GTA 6. And when retail comes in, retail, all they do is buy gaming and memes. I do think they're going to buy AI as well. It's going to be gaming, memes, and AI. Carlos, good to see you, buddy. When will be a good month to stop DCA? I mean to start DCAing out. That's we don't know yet. About DCAing out, we don't know yet for sure, bro. That's impossible to guess at the moment. Yeah, I know Chappies, but I don't really like it. What is my current thoughts on Up Only as a project within the art? I do think Up Only is a good project. It's just not going to give you too much gains. It is a good project. I do think it can do okay. But in terms of how much money this can make you, I do not think this is going to make you much returns. They lack marketing. They're on Polygon, which is a dead chain, But this is a good project fundamentally. I just don't think it's the same name on Black. Oh, is it? Okay, Black. I'll message you after this, my friend. What is the link name on your Telegram group? You're the best jump hunter I know because I have been in other groups and they copy, but you have to pump our bags. That's exactly right, my friend. So mind just go to the description of this live stream, Troy. Go to where it says HTBTC, my free Telegram group. Join that group, and then you can message me on there. I'm in that group, my friend. Do you think we will be able to get back to March highs? Most of the odds. No, I do not think though. I think people don't realize, right? There is a harsh landing that could happen at the end of this year. Altcoins will start moving in 2025. They will start moving properly in 2025. Why? Because I don't think anything is going to pump in the short term. There is always a recessionary scare at the end of the business cycle. And this business cycle I think, is going to be the same. There's a few recession indicators that's already gone off. So the last drop would be sometime in November or in December. And after that, that will be it. And then we're going to spend 2025 going up. This is my base case. This is what I am sticking with. So far, I have predicted the markets very, very accurately. I did call the August lows, the September lows, months ago. I called this months ago. Whenever the rate cuts happen, it rallies up to the rate cuts. And after the rate cuts actually happen, there is a sell off. So this is what we could see in September, or there will be another catalyst, that will bring the markets down in September. Most of the time, the first two rate cuts are not that bullish. It's the third rate cut that makes the market go better. But you guys gotta realize, right? The only time altcoins actually pump is when the Fed adds to their balance sheet, which at the moment is only going down. They haven't added to their balance sheet yet. As soon as I see that flip, I will give the accumulation alert in my VIP group to start accumulating heavy amounts. Whatever they got left, stop buying. Why? Because as soon as the Fed adds to their balance sheet, that just shows, the alt season, they've turned the money printers back on, basically. That's all that means. People mistake rate cuts to the printers being on. Just because there's a rate cut, that does not mean the printers are going to be turned on. It doesn't mean that. It just means it's going to be cheaper to borrow money from the banks. This is why the banks are. People don't realize why high inflation, high interest rates only affects the poor. The rich get richer during these times. This is why they love it when interest rates are higher. This is why they like, inflation being higher. This is because they profit from it. This is something you guys don't understand. You have to do your own research to understand all of this stuff. This is something I've researched very in depth. So I understand how the business cycle works. I understand why they want to keep the rates longer. This is something you guys have to do in your own time. My friend, keep working, and the bull run will stop you from being a slave. Can we see a small altcoin rally this year? Yeah, we'll see a rally sometime this year, of course. Like I said, after a few rate cuts, the market will pump. Mr. Satoshi, how are you? I'm doing okay, my friend. How are you doing, Singer? DCA heavy on alt, have 40% budget left for it. Yeah, I would DCA, bro. I would definitely DCA alt. Rock, what's your name on Telegram, bro? Because you should be in there already. You're an OG, you are. Do I see any concerns the fact that Naka is on Polygon? No, I do not, because If that was the case, Naka would have not been pumping already. Naka's been on Polygon forever. It's not like it randomly went on Polygon. It has still performed really well. Oh, is that you, Rock? Okay. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. I'm not concerned with it being on Polygon, to be honest. That's one project I'm not concerned because it's been on Polygon ever since it come out. So and it's still performed well throughout this years. It literally makes no difference. Okay, so the next project that you guys should be accumulating this month is OTK. OTK is one of the best gaming projects. I think it's the best gaming project on Solana. When I initially bought this at the lows, it was more of a degen project. However, as time gone on and Solana became more and more bullish, this has, become the best gaming project on Solana. They're backed by the Solana Foundation. They will be on the Solana new phone. There's a bunch of bullish catalysts for this project. They continuously make new partnerships. They continuously building new games. And these games are not AAA style games. These are very simple arcade type games that people will play. And the fact that there's the dual earning model where you can earn real world rewards as well as in-game tokens. This is what makes this project stand out, is the dual earning reward. Like I said, the most important part of gaming is how lucrative is the earning. And this is very lucrative in my opinion. I do think this can do well. The next project is AI tech. There's a lot of FUD around AI tech currently, but this is only FUD. These guys are building. And there's some bullish stuff coming for this very soon. I cannot reveal on a live stream. However, I do think this will continue to perform. Once the data center is live, there will be nothing else that can hold this back. They will continue to burn efficiently, and they will continue to perform. I think they will perform. Why? Because they heavily funded. They've got a good amount of money, and I do think that moving forward, once the data center is built, they are going to get a lot of decent customers. They will be generating more money. They can spend more money on marketing. They can spend more money on tier 1 exchange listings. These guys have already got Binance, by the way, guys. These guys have got Binance. It's only when they announce it is when it will pump. These guys have got Binance. AGI has got Binance. This is why I'm still bullish on them. If these guys never had, the potential to get tier 1 exchange listings, I would personally not be shilling any of these. I wouldn't be shilling them. I would not be buying them. But because they can get tier 1 exchange listings and they've got them already lined up, is the reason why I still think it will perform. And at these prices, is very, very cheap. This is very, very cheap prices. Their marketplace is done, by the way, guys. You're gonna start seeing this burn a lot faster soon. G-Man, good to see you, buddy. Han, good to see you. Which was the first token? The first token was OORT. The first token today was OORT. The second token, the first token was OORT. The second token was OTK. The third token is AI tech. The fourth token is going to be Sensay. AI tech is bad. AI tech is not bad, my friend. AI tech is not bad. Why? Explain to me why AI tech is bad, apart from the price action. Give me one reason that AI tech is bad, apart from the price action, because that's the only thing people can say AI tech is better. You guys don't realize within DePIN, there's not many good GPU projects. 90% of them don't even have a docs team. I think none of them have a data center. None of them even, I don't think most of them are just, in my opinion, just copy and paste, just here for a money grab. Most of these DePIN projects are here for a money grab. You guys got to realize AI tech is backed by European governments. They are backed by European governments. And the thing is, they have a real use case. They have a real use case. Previous my previous question. Why do you think we should be in 80-90% of the markets if you don't see the pump until next year? Well, because we should be 80 to 90% in the markets, because people don't realize the last dip only lasts a couple of hours. So if you want to take that risk where you be 100%, and this is the thing, right? We could have a soft landing. We don't know for sure. I just think soft landings are very rare. It's very unlikely to get. We're very unlikely to get a soft landing, in my opinion. It could happen. It could happen. I just don't see it happening. But the fact that is that dip will last like an hour. So you might be sleeping in the hour. You might be, doing something else in the hour. You might not even be active in that 1 or 2 hours. So are you really willing to risk the entire bull run because you were sleeping or you was doing whatever and you didn't realize the market was dumping? This is why you should be 85 to not 80%, 85 to 90% already in the markets with the 10%, because let's say the dip don't happen and we get a soft landing. You can use that 10% to trade other coins. It's not like you've just wasted your money. Use that money to trade other coins. It's not like that money is going to go anywhere. You can make money with you putting in trades and stuff when different narratives take off. This is why. But then if that dip does happen, you got liquidity there to buy the big dip. But no one can predict the markets. Like I said, you might not even be active during that dip because that dip is going to be like this and then straight back up. Why? Because as soon as the recession happens, they will come to the rescue. They will come to the rescue. They will start turning the printers on aggressively, and that is what's going to happen. Then we're going to go into maybe a year, 2 years of economic expansion. We all depends on inflation, depending on how much they print. But they are going to start giving more stimulus checks and all these type of stuff. Yeah, like you'd rather be safe than sorry, my friend. Even if that dip happens, that dip is not going to last you forever. It's going to last an hour, 2 hours max. And the thing is with human psychology is the dip might happen and it'll go back up. There'll be some idiots that'll think it's going to have a retest at the bottom again, and then they won't buy, and it will just go up and up and up, and then now they've missed the whole thing. And then you're just going to FOMO back in when everything's already in profits, when most other people are already in profits. Like, if you want to take that risk, that's up to you, my friend. I'm not taking that risk. I'd rather be in the bull run because right now the local lows are in. The only thing that can drop us now is a recession. That's it. There's nothing else that can drop us. DCA OTK this month. Nah, not this month. Not this month. I don't think you should OT. I don't even know why I was speaking about OTK. So just have OTK on your watch list. I don't think you should buy OTK as 0.4. I don't think OTK is going to go much down, anyways, to be fair, unless there's a recession, like I said. But I don't. Yeah, don't DCA OTK, my friends. It's too high. It needs to come down to like maybe like 0.3 or something. That then is a good DCA. Yeah, but when you ask these people, like when you ask them what's bad about OTK, they can't say nothing. I don't even think people even look. These people that say OTK is bad, they're only looking at price action. That's the problem. Yeah, that's what they think. They think they missed it. They're looking at the lows, but no project's going to go to all-time lows. That's very rare. Thoughts on Natix? Natix SY is a good project. It's more of a trade. It's too early investor focused. Is a lot of supply in early investors, and it will pump. Why? Because it is part of the Solana Foundation. It will pump. It will do well. But would I buy this token? I would not buy this token because we just don't know what the early investors, what price they got in. For example, let's go on Crypto Rank. Let's go on Natix. You're looking at 30 million early investors raised. 5 million is iCore, they're still up. 7 point something, like basically 8 million is for seed and strategic, and these guys are still up on their investment. And if you go to the vesting schedule, you guys can see you're looking at 20% team and advisors. That's classed as early investors. You're looking at 25%, early backers. So that's about 45% right there, just for the early investors. Then you got public sale, count that as another 5%. That is ultimately 50% of the supply in the hands of early investors. And I do not trust projects with that much in the hands of early investors, my friend. This is why I stayed away from this project. This was a project that I did like. The website looks very nice. They do have 4 other competitors. So that is another reason why I don't like it. Am I still bullish on TARS AI? Well, TARS AI, I would put that like 5th on my list. TARS AI, I would not put it above most of my other coins. The only reason TARS AI pumped is because they paid a shit ton of influencers to pay to basically pump their token. They did not pump because this token is the best token in the world. This pumped because they paid a shit ton of influencers to pump the project. That's all it is, my friend. This is why, after all of that wears out, this is just going to continue to dump. And when it dumps, there will be a time where I will accumulate this. Yes, I think it will pump just based on the fact that they're going to probably pay more influencers. And good to see you, buddy. But fundamentally, Tars AI is nothing special, bro. People only like this because it's on Solana and it's backed by the Solana Foundation. That's it. They don't do anything unique. They don't have no revolutionary tech. They're just an average GPU AI project in a bullish narrative, in a bullish chain, backed by a bullish chain. That's it. There's nothing, there's not anything significant or really, really bullish about this project that you have to have in your portfolio. This is like a top, like 5, like 5th on the list, pretty much, 5th, 6th on the list. Exactly, and don't be one of those people that wants to buy a project and then sell and then wait for lower prices because you can't predict the market. You don't know if you're going to get those lower prices. I get so many people messaging me, right, saying, "Should I sell now and buy back lower?" Bro, no, you shouldn't. No, why would you do that? Because when it goes low, you're going to expect it to go lower, and you're just not going to buy, and it's just going to rebound. But between 4 to 6 trillion, I think, this cycle. AI take 20x from here. I think AI take will do minimum 20x. I think you'll do a 30 to 50x from here. Any all updates, just take their Twitter, Joey. They do plenty of updates, bro. For those of you guys that didn't know, right? You can actually use OORT to pay for a bunch of stuff. So let me just go over it because this might be new to some people, but you can actually use OORT. So this is one of the main token utilities for OORT that they've added recently. And these guys are heavily in China as well, in the Asian markets. So now you can use this app, Tizen.io, and you can basically buy, Uber Eats, Uber, Starbucks, ASOS, whatever the case is, using the alt token. So that's real utility right there. So you can use the token for various utility. That's why I'm so bullish on this, bro. Hoove, good to see you, buddy. Can all do a 20x from here? Of course it can. Yo, my friend, one of the coins you suggested with these market caps, will they pump as Vito? Yes, of course, yes. How do we know if a coin's bottomed out, reaching its all-time low? How do you know? I just know. I just know. 77 watching. This channel is the best alpha, and people now realizing we have all smashed the like. Have we all smashed the like? Have we all smashed the like, guys? I am the best YouTuber. I do give you guys the best alpha. Keep that in mind. I give you guys information that's not even supposed to be leaked. For example, this. Yeah, they will get it, my friend. Trust me, they will get it. But like, I'm giving you guys alpha that most people other YouTubers don't even know about. There'll be more than enough liquidity, my friend. Trust me. FTL is a decent beating most of the competitors in the last 30 days. Yeah, I made a video on this. This is one of those tokens that I would only hold, short term. But this is a good token, though. I think this might have bottomed out. This is a good token fundamentally. But the problem is the tokenomics. Like, I do think if you look at the tokenomics in 1 year, 50% of the supply comes into circulation. This is why I wouldn't touch this project, my friend. Saying on Litg. Yeah, Lit actually pumped today. Actually, they Lit just went on. I think it's up 40% today because it's up on. It went on Solana today, so now it's not just on BNB, but it's on Solana as well. This is why this caused a 43% pump, which is pretty decent to be fair, in my opinion. Is the fifth coin Tectum? I wouldn't buy Tectum just yet, my friend. Don't buy Tectum just yet. I think I can't see this going much lower, but I can't see this pumping in the short term anyway. So just let this consolidate for like about 4 to 5, let's say about a month. Let this consolidate for another month. Then I would start buying if it holds these regions. I don't like buying falling knives. What's my take on G Swift? I think fundamentally G Swift is a good token, but the only reason that people don't like G Swift is the tokenomics. But it's like a 1x dilution now, anyway. So the tokenomics are not too bad. I do think G Swift will still perform. Possibly, yeah. Maybe. Is Discord ready? Yeah, Discord's ready, buddy. The alpha on the public stream is really insane. I think I give too much away on that public stream. Sometimes people don't like that when I do it. People in private group don't like that. We'll have the time to manually sell the tokens that you suggest. This is the thing, right? The low cap projects I don't show on here as much. The projects, the high cap ones, you can't show because the price won't be affected. So I don't leak any private info about my, because I have just dropped 2 hidden gems in a private group, 2 RWA projects, and I'm gonna drop 1 more as well. Will these top layer 2s pump again, or are they done? No, they will definitely pump. Because you gotta understand, crypto works in narratives, my friend. There's gonna be a time where the layer 2 narrative takes off and all of them will pump. So yes, it will pump. BVM 50x from here. BVM highly depends on the BRC20 narrative. This is one of the tokens I do think will do well. All the FUD has basically gone through now. There's no more FUD on this. They're continuously building. This will continue to. I do think it will do well. Yes, I do think it will do well. If you think the alpha is good on here, imagine the VIP group. Well, the VIP group gets the best alpha. They get a lot of the stuff that I can't even say on YouTube. You change your name. Finally, bro. It's good that you change your name. Now I know who you are. Anissa, good to see you. Tone it down because your space. That's what I actually need to do. I need to tone it down, to be fair. You're actually right. I don't think there's any. I think I give too much away on here. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. What's my thoughts on Matrix, Max? This could be the hidden gaming gem. Game is dope. Esports tournaments are held by them. Let me have a look at this because this could be interesting. I've never actually heard of this. It's up 10% today, which is pretty good. Let's go on the website. But I don't like websites like this, man. It's too colorful. This doesn't even look like a gaming project. This looks like a DePIN project. Accelerate the application blockchain technology in the field of gaming. Best platform, robust infrastructure, best content. Oh, this is Matrix One Fire. Okay, I'm aware of this actually. Why have they changed their name? This is the game that made Matrix 1, or the Fire game. Apparently, this game is really, really good from what I heard. Oh, they got multiple games. This is actually not too bad, actually, my friend. It seems that they got a bunch of influencers already on board. So these guys are going to be shooting, this. Let's see if we know any of these guys. I don't know any of these influencers, but I don't know if you guys know them or not. That's a lot of ambassadors, though. That's a lot of paid chillers. So they got OKX, they got Bybit. Let me check their exchanges actually. So they already got OKX, so they can get Bybit listing because they're partnered with Bybit. They got Minico, they got Google Cloud, Unity, so they're probably using Unity. They got SafePal, okay. KuCoin as well. Yeah, my friend. Overall, this is a pretty good project. To be fair, as a gaming project, it's pretty good. Oh shit! I got rid of. That's not good. Let's go back. Let's go on Max again over here. But this is a pretty good token in my opinion. The chart looks good. It looks like it's come out and only gone up and it's staying up. I have to check the vesting schedule, but apart from that, everything else looks good, my friend. It's on Ethereum. They can probably get Bybit as well, which I don't think they have at the moment. No, they do not have at the moment. They got good exchanges. The volume is actually crazy. This has got to be a bug, right? What exchanges are these? Most of the volume is coming from 2 exchanges. Well, OKX is one of them. It's crazy, that is. Yeah, this is not a bad token, my friend. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's 42 million in market cap. And let's have a look at. Is this Matrix One Fire? Okay, so that's locked up for that's locked up for 10 months. Oh, so that's why it hasn't dumped, because there's really no tokens on here that they can dump at the moment. But they will start dumping next year. They'll start dumping next year. End of this year, the team gets it, and investors. That's pretty good. Platform ecosystem. This actually could be a decent trade, to be fair. Yeah, vesting looking good. So the first unlock is, so that's just the NFT airdrops. That's not going to really do too much to the price. Yeah, the vesting is pretty good, to be fair. There's minimum dilution, less than 1x dilution. Boys, smash the like button if you haven't already done so. So they have 2 tokens, Fire and Max. Yeah, I'm aware of Fire. I wasn't aware of this project though. But this must be the main token then, and Fire must be the in-game token, I'm assuming. Do you think PNG will have a good one? PNG highly depends on the chain, the main chain. That's all it depends on. I mean, if the main chain does well, the DEX always does well. So Pangolin can do well. If Avalanche does well, this will do well. Other than that, this is not gonna pop, my friend. It's not gonna do too much. There's too many gaming projects and they're all good. That's the problem. G, my G, we're working at the moment. Minotaur is always good to see you, buddy. Yeah, now all will go flying, bro. Trust me. Don't sleep on all guys. They have burnt 20% and they have 2 tokens fire max. Okay. Yeah, that's not a pretty good token to be fair, I'll be honest. I know you're Afghan, but has anyone thought you were Japanese? Yeah, plenty of people thought I was some sort of Chinese, Japanese, Korean, whatever the case is, bro. Merkel, one of them is the in-game token. So fire is a different token. Like, I think fire is the game, the actual game. This is Matrix Fire, and they all have good, very good volume and stuff. This one dumped significantly though. It was consolidating for the longest, but I wouldn't buy any of them to be honest. They're just too high a market cap. These are ones you can put a large amount of money in and just hope for, a 5 to 10x, 15x. EasyG looks like a good time to get into immunity. Let's have a look into immunity. I might just make actually, yeah, this is a good token to get into actually. This will be okay. This is the 4th token on the list. This is a good time to accumulate immunity. With 270, let's say 300k market cap, the volume is 541k. So, this is not a bad time to get into immunity. This is our all-time lows pretty much. This is our all-time lows. This is the type of charts you need to buy in order to make money. If you buy up here, that is not how you make money. You make money by buying over here. And the way a token is bottomed is when the unlocks don't affect it. This is all the early investors in this project are down huge amounts. They are not going to sell their tokens. They're going to keep them for the bull run. And, they are going to eventually sell in the bull run. They won't sell anytime soon. But this is only like 7% early investors. The rest is for the in-game token, rewards, etc. So this is the good token to buy this month, 100%. You think I might be Satoshi? Still up on immunity. Thanks for being in the VIP group. Thanks to being in the VIP group. Of course, Shinobi, bro. This is the thing, right? Like I said, I get people as close as the bottom as possible. And I waited so long for this, bro. So long for this. I gave a tiny DCLA up here when the token first launched. Then I got it pumped, did like a 2.5x. People took profits, whatever. And then I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited till it went down to like 0.5 or something. And then I gave a DCLA. And since then, everyone is still up on their money. This has not dumped at all during the massive Bitcoin dip. Everyone is still up over about 50, 60%. This is what I mean when I say I get people in at the bottom. Did you already heard of Codico? I've never heard of that, to be honest. I'll have a look into it though. In a portfolio from the following 3, which has the most weight, the most weighting? I would put AGI and all similar levels. I would put AGI below them. But above all of them, I think AGI has the most weight because AGI is one of those projects that's established itself. It's been around. It survived. Like more or less a bear market. It's more seasoned. It's more seasoned than all is an AI tech. I think AGI and all had the more chance of being a blue chip. AI tech does not have the same chance as those two. That's my personal opinion. Some people might like them better than other, but I think AGI has more of a blue chip chance. That's why I like AGI better. Ego chain, 121% recovery. Yeah, it's not always the most important thing, my friend. Ego chain. Not everything only matters about recovery. I think I've already looked into this project. This looked ass from the last time I looked at it. Tokenize anything. Ego chain is Ethereum compatible blockchain SDKs empowering Ego. Oh, I've looked into this actually. This is a decent token. Yeah, this is not a bad token, my friend, actually. I remember looking into this. The exchangeless things are just terrible. That's the problem. The lows were 70. Not bad. Then it dipped to $1. Yeah. Yeah, this is not too bad, my friend. This is not too bad. The only thing it lacks is exchange listings. That's going to cause a big problem for this project. Now that Nexi is KYC as well. So not everyone even has access to this project, to even buy this project. 70 likes or Alchemist replaces G. If Alchemist replaces me, do you guys realize why he's going to be shilling? He's going to be shilling Gala to you guys, telling you to buy Gala, which is pretty much at his all-time lows. And then it's going to tell you guys to buy Illuvium, which is at all-time lows pretty much, this cycle specifically. Yes, almost at all-time lows. I think he already went to $39. So if you guys want to be replaced with him, then, you better drop a like. What about Relio? I'm bullish on Relio. ADA can do 100x max. How many x's for Munity from here? I think Munity from here could do minimum of 50x. It will do minimum 30x, but I think a minimum 30x, my friend. Let's just be conservative. Any AMAs down the pipeline? Just tell me what projects you guys want me to get AMA in, and I'll get it. I don't really even like doing AMAs, to be honest with you. Charles Hopkinson transition to man. Is that what he said? Huss, how you doing, brother? It's very, very good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you, Huss. How you been? Hope you're doing okay, Huss, bro. It's been a long time since I spoke to you. Love the Sensay breakdown. Yeah, I appreciate it, my friend. Boys, I've dropped a video on Sensay if you haven't already seen it. See, I think I might have already looked into the CAD AI. Oh, CAD AI, I've already looked into this. This is actually, this is niche. This is not very, very likely to pump. Using AI for CAD. You don't really need AI for CAD. For CAD designs, you do not need AI. Most of the time, this is if this goes through, then ideally what happens is there'll be no one working in the CAD industry. You just have the AI machining, programming everything, which ideally you don't really want that if you work in this in this sector. So why is Lit pumping today? Why? Because Lit got moved over. They migrated to Solana, which is bullish in my opinion. Swapping Sui to OORT is a good move. I do think that's a good move. Yes, Sui is not a good project. It's not going to give. It's a good project. It's just not going to make you much money. Do not waste a bull run, especially if you got small liquidity. Do not go buy top 20, top 50, top 100 projects. You would not make much money if you have small liquidity. If I was, look, all depends on, look, no one should ever invest in more than what they can afford to lose in crypto, right? So if I had small 20K, whatever the case is, right? 30K portfolios, I would only buy DGEM projects. I would not be buying anything, below. I would not be buying anything above 100 million. That's it. Like my safety net would be something like AGI. That would be my safety net. Why? Because, bro, you don't like, you can always make that money back working. But if you just, have like 20K and then you make like a 10, 15x, like what's the point of that, bro? That's just a waste of a bull run. That's a waste of a bull run in my opinion. Go just, go look for like more lower cap projects because you can make a 30, 50, 60x rather than a 10 to 20x. That's just a waste of a bull run. Especially when this one is, more or less, I would say it was going to be the biggest bull run, the super cycle, as everyone's predicting. No one knows that for sure, but that's what everyone's predicting this to be a super cycle. Do you want me to drop a sell alert on Bitcoin and drop it to 51K? I might do it after the stream. All right, facts. I'm gonna do a sell alert on Bitcoin, but I'm gonna drop it to 51K. Make sure you guys are ready to positioned. Oof, that's anyone's guess, but I don't like doing price predictions, bro. It's just I can give you guys a price prediction now, and then in 2 months down the line, I look like a retard because I just made a random number. No one can know. Look, anyone who tells you price predictions, bro, is just waffling, bro. Like no one knows at all. No one knows for real, bro. This is why I give wide ranges. So I say 30 to 50x. I don't just say you can do 100x. Like that's just stupid. That doesn't make sense. So Bitcoin, there's going to be a lot of psychological power at 100k. At 100k, a lot of people will sell. If you can surpass that, then it can go to 120. But I know that how likely is that? I'm not too sure. Solana will do like a 2 to 3x max, bro. AI in CAD would be like a Capula. Yeah, AI in CAD would be a bit good, to be fair. If you can just have that's what a lot of CAD projects, CAD companies are doing now, just to implement an AI. They'll have like a robot who will basically program and put the job in overnight, and you just work consistently overnight. Eventually, if they have enough of those, there's no need for people to even work. So, let's see. Gee, you're not putting a reputation on the line for 12K beats. But all the time, every time I go on Twitter, right, there's always some retard, some influencer putting their reputation on the line, saying this is the bottom, and then they always end up wrong. And then when Bitcoin pumps again, they put the reputation on the line again. It's like, bro, what kind of retarded shit is that? G will call some whales to dump Bitcoin. There's not enough whales to go around to dump Bitcoin, bro. I could dump other projects. Look what happened to Epico. Look at the funniest thing is on Epico. This is one of the projects that wanted to fuck around with me. And look what I've done to this project. It's fucking rugged. And look at this. I'm bearish on Dev is a scammer. Look what I posted, bro. I posted some shit, Kurt. Look at this. This is when the CEO of what's his name? The CEO of what was it, bro? The CEO of Epico. They basically promised a Bybit listing. They said, "Oh, we're gonna get listed on Bybit," and I was like, "Bro, when's the Bybit listing gonna happen?" Because this was only a trade for me. I never, called this as a long-term hold. This was a trade that we made like 30x on. Keep that in mind, right? So then, whenever I seen this project, I spoke to the CEO privately. He goes, "Do you want to join part of the team?" I was like, "I don't want to be joining part of no shit project like this." So then, I go to the Binance listing, the Bybit listing, but that's all I care about. And then he goes, and then he started getting cheeky. So I said something cheeky back to him. And then he goes, "He's gonna hack my Bitcoin wallet." And I was like, "All right, say no more. You're gonna hack my Bitcoin wallet." And then I tanked the price really hard. Just got my whole community to sell. And then I just started shilling starts spreading like all these the screenshot of the CEO saying it's gonna hack my wallet. And since then, this project just died down slowly, bro. I don't think we'll ever see 12k Bitcoin again. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see 12k Bitcoin again, ever. The most we'll see next bear market is probably like 30k, maybe 30k, 40k will be the next lows. It's gonna continuously go up because assets that only have a limited amount of number will always appreciate in value. So this is why stocks always go up, not because they have it's just the stocks go up just based off how the money system works. That's all it is. Stocks going up and stuff is all an illusion, bro. It's all an illusion. Stocks go up pretty much the same amount, if not less than how much your money is getting inflated every year. So people don't even realize their currency is getting inflated every single year, but because they invest some of their money and they try to hedge against the inflation, but they don't realize you're not really hedging because inflation does go up more than what stocks go up in a year. Have I ever been in contact with the OORT team? I've spoken to the OORT team. Yes, I have spoken to them privately. I've spoken to a few people from the OORT team. Well, Tars AI actually, I've realized that the only reason Tars AI pumped is because they paid so many influencers to shit about. This was a very, very unnatural pump. This will come down in the coming months. I guarantee you it will, bro. And now they're trying to go for round 2 because these motherfuckers offered me to show their project. So let's see. I do think this project will do well. I know for a fact these guys paid so many influencers to shill it. I know this for a fact. So if you guys see a TARS video for me, bro, just know the paid promotion shit. Can Bitcoin reach 700 million? Bro, that's impossible to guess, bro. How do you expect me to know that? I don't know what's gonna happen now. You might not even be alive in 7 to 10 years to tell the story, bro. I don't really know. I don't really like doing price predictions. I think it's one of the dumbest things you can ask is that people don't realize, bro. Yes, I have some knowledge in crypto. Yes, I can make a little bit of predictions here and there. But when you ask for specific price predictions of these crypto coins, it's impossible to guess, my friend. No one knows. I'm not so fucking AI that can predict the future. I've predicted the markets very, very well this year and last year. I've predicted it to the point. Like I said, my group already knew there was going to be a big dump in August and September. I've been saying it for months. This is why we did not DCA throughout the months. And if we did DCA, we DCA'd small amounts. And I told my group, buy heavier when the real dump happens. This is why my private group is literally the best because we took profits in February and March because gold topped out in March, meaning that was the local top for Bitcoin. Like I said, this happened last cycle. This is why most of these other YouTubers is their first cycle, so they don't understand what happened in the previous cycle. They don't even know what's happening right now. They just DCA every little drop, and by the time the real dip happens, they run out of money. This is my group. They saved all their money for August and September, but it came. I thought it was going to happen in September. I put August and September. Save your money for those, but I thought it was going to happen in September, but it came in August. It's not a problem. We still had a shit ton of USDT left over because we were DCA in small amounts. So Bitcoin 700k. What happened in 2026? Yeah, it's gonna be. That's not gonna happen, bro. I don't think we see 700k for another 10 years minimum. Nothing goes up forever, bro. Everything comes down as well. Keep that in mind. I think meme coins will pump, then AI. Something tells me a lot of hype is going to come from Solana potential. ETF soon. Yeah, meme coins pump regardless. It doesn't really matter if ETFs or whatever the narrative is. The meme coins pump all the time. If you spam 1,000 meme coins a day, a couple of them will pump. It's not really rocket science. It's not really anything, special. It's just if you spam 1,000 meme coins every single day, every couple hours, of course, a few of them's gonna pump, but you will never hear about them, and after you only hear about them after they pump. That's kind of pointless, bro. I don't really see the narrative of why people even trade memes. You can trade the high cap memes. Yes, they do bounce back and they pump or whatever, but unless you got some sort of insider info, you're not gonna make no money in memes. You're gonna put into some random meme. You're gonna put into 10 memes. 2, 3 of them will do well. The rest will rug. Because the rest rug, by the time you make even money, you're just about in profits. That's why I don't really see the narrative in memes. If you got a bunch of insider and you know some people, then it's good to trade memes because you can make money. But if you're just the average person and you're hearing about memes because they're trending or something, well, but the reason they trend it is to make you become exit liquidity. That's it. Like I've seen a few meme coin groups where they call 5, 6 projects, they all rug, and then they call one that does like a 30, 40x. It's like, bro, by the time you've just rugged 5, 6 projects, you called 5, 6 rugs, people lose trust in your cause, and the one that does what does well, most people don't even buy. You see what I'm saying? And then the next one you call is gonna most likely rug. And then the process is just over and over again. It's like a numbers game. You can spam 10 meme coins, 2 of them will do well, the rest will rug. So yeah. Made a nice little bit of epical. Cheers. No worries, my friend. No worries. Hoover Baz. Yeah, I found Epico like 70k market cap. Then I gave it to my public group, and then I got a group, to shill it in every single Patreon, and it just went parabolic. Everyone was talking about Epico at one point, bro, and it was for me. That's the same thing with AI Tech and AGI, bro. Everyone was talking about it, but it came from me. But yeah, all right, boys. How many projects have I called now? One. I've done. Okay, let's talk about the final project on the list. I've done AI Tech. Let's just do Sensay the next. I think we've done Sensay. This is a good project to accumulate. Maybe not this month, but just in the coming weeks, months, when the next time Bitcoin dips, this will be a good time to accumulate. Why? Because I've already mentioned to you guys, these guys are like, they do a very similar thing to what AGI originally wanted to do. Now they've only focused on AI agents. These guys have a gaming side as well, but there's people actually building on the gaming system. So these guys are using, what they do is on the gaming side, they create NPCs. That's all it is. They create NPCs. So these NPCs are uncensored as well. So they're not just your chat GPT type of NPCs. These guys will talk to you like a normal human being. And this is why it's very unique, because go look at the other twin protocols across the board. They all don't even sound like the real person. The AI agents are awful. The twin protocol, all of the replicas or whatever, they're all awful. They sound like robots. These ones actually reply to your emails. They can make their own decisions. You don't even need to ultimately be there. And this is a prime example, right? When I was speaking to the CEO in the DMs before we went live, but most of the time, it was the bot that was replying to me, and I couldn't even tell because it was giving normal answers that the CEO would give. This is technology will do really well in the bull run, trust me. Bro, and this is the thing about BTC is like most other groups never even took profits anyways during this last massive run that we just had because they get too greedy. It's like you've just lost. Most other groups have lost all their gains on AI tech. That could have been up 20, 30x. Why are you paying these guys to do though, bro? Like just to give you coins and just not take profits and just when it comes back down to floor price and then tell you to buy again. That's just stupid. How much X FLT can do for me? FLT is ass, bro. Do not buy FLT. I've already told you guys why I don't like FLT. 50% of the supply comes out in 1 year, bro. Why would you buy a token that's that much dilution in just 1 year? FRT just looks like a money grab. I just made video on it as content. That's it. It was just content. Just because I make a video on something does not mean I buy it myself. It's literally just content. The stuff that I live, everything that I shoot on my lives, those are stuff that I buy. Everything that I don't shoot on my lives, you know, I hold most of these. I hold every single token on here. I don't hold every single token on here. Right? Some of these stuff is just content. It's just to get more views, more subscribers, whatever the case is. This is what these videos are for. I have never done a buy alert on BVM ever. I've never done a buy alert on Based AI. I've never done a buy alert on Rystream. I gave a little trade alert on Rystream. Never done a buy alert on it. But I would hold Rystream over, because in the entertainment narrative, this is the best one. If you look at Karate Combat, this Karate Combat will not do more than a 10x this bull run. Maybe pushing 15x. Bro, look at this. Look at the vesting schedule for this project. You know, the only meme coin I hold is Maneki. That's it. And my private group made a 3 to 4x on this since we called it. So I called, no one even knew what Maneki was when we found it. We bought it, and then it ultimately done like a 4x. Now it's almost back down to floor price, but this is one of the best meme coins in my opinion. We was buying over here, and then it went on to do, like 0.2, I think it was the heights. So it did like a nice little 4x. And yeah, the Karate Combat is very greedy, Team Merkel. People don't realize this. I look at this like a neon. It was good in the first half of the year, but the second half is not worth. Why? Because you gotta keep in mind, no, it's not. 5% does not get unlocked next year, bro. Have they changed the tokenomics facts? Let me see, bro. Where's Mona? Bro, I made a video on it a long time ago. I haven't really keep track of it. Have they changed the tokenomics? Fluent style. Let's have a look at this. What's my take on Phantom? Phantom's ass, bro. What would you for Phantom for? If these guys have changed the tokenomics, then it'll be different. I'll have a look at this after the live stream, but I'm not going to look at it on the live stream. But FLT is a fundamentally good project, but if that's the case, then I think there's a huge unlock in FLT in February. They might have changed their tokenomics. Us, I'm not too sure yet. I thought the same thing as well. I thought the big unlock was throughout the year, because if you go on my video on FLT, you guys can see that most of the tokens come out in circulation in 1 year, in 2025. So I'll have to double check this facts. I haven't really kept track of it. Maybe they changed the tokenomics. A lot of projects are changing the tokenomics because they realize no one will buy the tokens if the tokenomics has. But, well, 38% founders, they're going to dump because they don't need crypto. These guys do not need crypto, boys. They don't need crypto. These guys have a legit business outside of crypto. The only reason they need crypto is for the betting aspect. So when you see, 38%, then you see 30% funding round, then you see treasuries, these all get dumped. Then you see KC contributors, which is another word for early investors, public sale early investors, historical investors. Like, bro, this is like 80% early investors or 85% early investors, which is ridiculous. This was only good for 1 year. After that, this project is ass. It's not worth the investment anymore. Maneki, on the other hand, is the best meme coin in my opinion. It's the only meme coin I would ever hold. I don't really know, but I need to keep tracks of FLT. I have not looked at it for years, bro. I've not looked at FLT for a long time. But yeah, let me let's just wrap up this live stream, bro. 1 hour 20 minutes is more than enough. If you guys want to join the private community, there's only 40 something spots left. I don't want to become a pump and dump group. I don't need 500 members because I don't need the money. I've already made good money in crypto. I am capping mine at 300 people. There's like 40 something spots left, maybe 50 max. I don't even know. I don't really know too much. We are on Discord now, so it's way more organized. And ultimately, I have the best private group. That is a fact. There is no other private group that has made more gains than I have. And if you guys go watch 3, 4, maybe 4 live streams back, I have shown proof of every single one of these calls. Not every single one, obviously. That's too. The video will be too long. But most of the ones that made the most gains, OTK, AGI, AI Tech, SMT, some of these other ones, GMTR, whatever the fuck the case is, right? All the proof is there. And even all, because there's YouTubers copied my alt call and tried to take credit for it by making a video, which is, I find that so cringe. It's like, bro, do you realize the evidence is in the private group? So you're not only trying to steal my cause, which you've done continuously, you also try to make a video on it, which is, I find that very cringe. That, to me, that's very, very cringe. That's weird, bro. Like, I find stuff like that weird, bro. All right, boys. It's been a good stream. 1 hour 20 minutes. Eventually you run out of stuff to talk about. The top 5 tokens you guys should be accumulating this month is AGI, AI Tech, OORT, Sensay, and possibly maybe either Maniki, Tech Term, or what other tokens are massive discounts. Even Naka is a good discount. Naka was another one actually. This is a good discount long term. DCI is fucking awful, bro. DCI is awful. Anyone who holds DCI, I do feel sorry for you. This is a slow rug pull, a very slow rug pull. I'll tell you what are the signs of a rug pull, right? One of the signs is narrative coming out during the narrative. So these tokens come out during the DePIN narrative. They have 100% in circulation. They have low supply to attract more investors. They don't do nothing apart from just go on the Twitter, bro. All they do is just make new websites and stuff. You can pay someone $50, $20, they'll make you a new website. That's all they do. Oh, they've added phantom wallet support. Like, whoa, that is so cool. Like, bro, they don't do nothing but fucking post articles all day. And these guys sold I think 250K just shilling, just doing articles. All it is, look. And this is another one of a money grab, bro. They've just gone to the most bullish chain. Now you can support them on Solana. It's like no one's buying this shit anyways. No one even cares about this project. And they sold 250K to just make articles all day. That's it. Which if you guys type in, go to these articles, right? Go in ChatGPT, copy and paste it. It's literally word for word copied from ChatGPT, which is just crazy, bro. This will pump us on point, but holding this long term is crazy. This is like a trade, my friend. No more than a trade. Bro said perfect ending. Yeah, this was the best ending you could have, bro. Talk about these shit projects. And the crazy thing is there's influencers shilling this is crazy, bro. It's actually sad to see stuff like this. All the coins you could have bought, that's 2 million in market cap. Like, why would you rather buy this shit project or something like Sensay? What would you rather buy? Of course, you would buy a Sensay. The market cap for this is, not much difference. Maybe 500-600K market cap difference. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, I always compare it to the volume, right? The 24-hour volume is 67K, 2.5 million in market cap. Look at Munity's volume. This is 200K market cap, 300K market cap, but the volume is like almost 10 times bigger than fucking DCI, which is just crazy to think. All right, boys. It's been a very, very good stream. You guys enjoy your Saturday evening. I will see you guys most likely on Monday. I have a private stream tomorrow. We'll be going over some RWA projects. I'm going to do a private RWA stream. Talk about, some of the why I'm bullish on my RWA coins. That will be the narrative tomorrow. And I will be live on Monday. and we will do. Maybe I'll do an RWA stream on Monday for the public. I'll see. Maybe I'll do something else. But take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your week. And yeah, that's it.